Yo, what is up everybody? It's your boy Mix Musics, and we are live in Thailand. That's right, baby. This is the trip I've been hinting at for months, and trust me, it was worth the wait. We're talking about one of the most popping destinations on the planet, and I'm here to be your guide. We're diving deep into the culture, the food, the beaches, the people, everything. Over the next few days, we're hitting up the must-sees, the hidden gems, and everything in between. This is more than just a travel vlog. It's about experiencing the real Thailand, the raw energy, the vibrant culture, the kind of stuff you won't find in your average guidebook. Next up, we hopped on a flight to Phuket, the largest island in Thailand. Now, I know what you're thinking. Phuket, isn't that a party island? And yeah, it can be. But it's also home to some of the most stunning beaches I've ever seen. We're talking white sand, turquoise water, the whole 9 yards. We spent our days swimming, sunbathing, and sipping on fresh coconuts. We even rented a long-tail boat and explored some of the nearby islands. But it wasn't all relaxation and sunshine. We also got our adrenaline pumping with some water sports. Jet skiing, parasailing, you name it, we tried it. And of course, no trip to Phuket would be complete without experiencing the nightlife. Let's just say, we may have had a few too many buckets. But hey, what happens in Phuket stays in Phuket, right? After the craziness of Phuket, we decided to head north to Chiang Mai, a city known for its laid-back vibe and cultural treasures. Now, Chiang Mai is a different pace, a little slower, a little more spiritual. We spent our days exploring ancient temples, wandering through bustling night markets, and even took a cooking class where we learned to make some killer pad see ew. One of the highlights of Chiang Mai was definitely visiting the Elephant Nature Park. This sanctuary rescues elephants from captivity and gives them a safe and loving home. Getting to interact with these gentle giants was an experience I'll never forget. Another must-do in Chiang Mai is checking out the night markets. The energy is electric, with live music, street food vendors, and endless rows of stalls selling everything from handmade crafts to vintage clothing. Chapter 4: Krabi Island, Hopping, and Limestone Dreams. Next up on our Thai adventure, we headed to Krabi, a province famous for its dramatic limestone cliffs, crystal clear waters, and pristine beaches. We're talking straight out of a postcard, people. We spent our days here island hopping, exploring hidden lagoons, and soaking up the sun on Railay Beach, which is only accessible by boat. One of the coolest things we did in Krabi was kayaking through the mangroves. It was like entering another world, paddling through these narrow channels surrounded by towering trees and the sounds of nature. Of course, no trip to Krabi would be complete without a visit to Maya Bay, made famous by the movie The Beach. Chapter 5: Ayutthaya, Ruins, Reflections, and Respect for the Past. From the beaches of Krabi, we journeyed back in time to Ayutthaya, the former capital of the Siamese Kingdom. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is a sprawling complex of ancient temples, palaces, and statues, many of which are partially in ruins. Walking through these crumbling structures, you can practically feel the weight of history. It's a sobering reminder of the power of time, but also of the enduring legacy of Thai culture. We spent hours wandering through the temples, marveling at the intricate carvings and trying to imagine what life must have been like centuries ago. One of the most iconic sights in Ayutthaya is the head of a Buddha statue entwined in the roots of a tree. It's a powerful image that speaks to the resilience of nature and the enduring presence of spirituality in Thailand. Chapter 6: Pattaya, the wild child of Thailand. Alright, let's be real. Pattaya has a bit of a reputation. It's known for its nightlife, its go-go bars, and its, shall we say, adult entertainment. But beneath the surface, there's more to Pattaya than meets the eye. Sure, it's a bit rough around the edges, but it's also a town with a lot of heart. We spent our days in Pattaya exploring the Sanctuary of Truth, an intricately carved wooden temple, checking out the impressive Nong Nooch Tropical Garden, and yes, even hitting up the infamous walking street. Look, I'm not here to judge. Pattaya is what you make it. You can come for the parties and the craziness, or you can come for the beaches, the temples, and the surprisingly delicious seafood. Koh Samui has got you covered. Chapter 8. Sukhothai. Stepping back in time to the ancient kingdom. From the beaches of Koh Samui, we traveled back in time to Sukhothai, the first capital of the Sukhothai Kingdom. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is a sprawling complex of ancient temples, ruins, and monuments, many of which are remarkably well preserved. We rented bicycles and spent hours exploring the historical park, marveling at the intricate details of the temples and trying to imagine what life must have been like centuries ago. One of the most striking things about Sukhothai is the sense of peace and tranquility that pervades the entire site. It's a far cry from the hustle and bustle of modern Thai cities, and it's easy to see why this place was once considered the center of Thai civilization. If you're a history buff or just looking for a place to escape the crowds and connect with Thailand's rich past, Sukhothai is a must-visit. Chapter 9. Pai, finding my inner hippie and soaking in some hot springs. Next up, we headed to Pai, a small town nestled in the mountains of northern Thailand. Now, Pai is known for its laid-back vibe, its stunning natural beauty, and its, shall we say, alternative crowd. We're talking backpackers, hippies, artists, and anyone else looking to escape the beaten path. We rented a motorbike and spent our days exploring the surrounding countryside, hiking to waterfalls, swimming in natural hot springs, and taking in the breathtaking views. One of the highlights of Pai was definitely visiting the Pai Canyon. This natural wonder offers stunning panoramic views of the surrounding mountains and valleys. But the real magic of Pai lies in its atmosphere. It's a place where you can truly relax, let your hair down, and just be yourself. Chapter 10. Hua Hin. Where history meets the sea. Last but not least, we made our way to Hua Hin, a charming seaside town that's been a popular destination for Thai royalty and tourists alike for decades. We spent our days in Hua Hin exploring the town's historic railway station, wandering through the bustling night market, and soaking up the sun on the beach. One of the highlights of Hua Hin is definitely the Hua Hin railway station. This historic landmark, with its distinctive Victorian architecture, is one of the oldest and most beautiful railway stations in Thailand. We also made sure to check out the Phra Kiri Historical Park, a hilltop complex of palaces, temples, and monuments that offers stunning views of the town and the sea. Hua Hin is a great place to end our Thai adventure. It's a town that seamlessly blends the old and the new, the traditional and the modern. So there you have it, folks, the ultimate Thailand experience. From the bustling streets of Bangkok to the tranquil temples of Chiang Mai, from the pristine beaches of Phuket to the ancient ruins of Ayutthaya, Thailand has something to offer every type of traveler. Whether you're an adrenaline junkie, a history buff, a beach bum, or just looking for a chance to experience a new culture, Thailand won't disappoint. This trip was more than just checking off destinations. It was about immersing ourselves in the culture, connecting with the people, and creating memories that will last a lifetime. And trust me, we've got stories for days. As always, thanks for coming along on this crazy adventure with me. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.